falling from your hands? Well, there you go. There's an example. Let's hope that the YouTube live is now up and running. I thank you. I do feel better today, Ruby. I do. You know, I still have a bit of like in my throat, but I have some information about this. Yeah, Friday the 13th. There you go. Glitches. It's so funny because I have so many things that I can't wait to share tonight at the full moon Zoom. I've had some epiphanies about what I've been feeling this week. And I have a feeling that many of you are feeling the same thing. So I can't stay on here super long. I just wanted to check in with everybody, pull a few cards, and then I'll be doing the full moon Zoom. I have to make sure that I rest my voice. But I am curious to know how many of you feel like you've basically been through the wash cycle all week. That was what I put in my YouTube video earlier today that I recorded. Oh, perfect, Jose. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Jen. Hi, Val. So tell me, everybody, what is your word of the day? Hi, Donna. How are you, my friend? Hi, Anne-Marie. Hi, Ilza. How are you? That's okay if you're late tonight for the full moon Zoom. No problem. Yeah, Jen, you too? All year. Oh, boy. You lost your voice. Kat, I think there's a reason for this. I really do. Yeah, you too, Tracy? Flu-like symptoms? Hi, Laura. How are you? You know, I told you I'm going to talk about it tonight, but look, if anybody's sick, go see your doctor, of course. This isn't medical advice. Hello, you're from Toronto too. Me too. But I do think a lot of this is ascension symptoms, and I will get into that more later, but I would not be surprised if it's more than what you think it is. Uh-oh, you feel like it's grandma got ran over by a reindeer energy. Oh boy. Thank you, Jacinta. I appreciate it. I'm feeling better, Laura. This is like the first day that I haven't actually taken a Tylenol. And so I'm afraid to touch this phone here on IG because I feel like I'll drop it, but so hi, Irina. You felt it was that as well, Ruby? I'm just curious, like, what is your word of the day? I sound better and look more rested. I did sleep a lot last night. There was a lot to process. You had a migraine last night, better today, but tired. I think we're all in a similar boat here, you know? Hi, Jim Doll. I'm much better, thank you. You've had it for 3 weeks, but not full-blown flu. You feel frustrated, Donna? How come? So there's still time if you guys want to join the full moon Zoom tonight. It's at 6 p.m. Eastern. We're going to do a 2-hour general collective reading. You'll get the Zoom recording and a personalized mini reading sent to you by the next new moon. So there's still time if you want to join. There's actually a lot to talk about. There's been so many things shared with me recently about the emotions, the stresses, feeling pulled backwards. Oh, thank you, Ilza. I appreciate it. Thank you, Irina. That's very kind of you. Thanks, Laura. Yeah, no, I definitely feel better. Hi, Maya. How are you? People are getting on your last nerve, Donna. That's the whole thing. It's testing you. And that's okay. If you can't make it, no worries. You can always watch the recording. But I think there's going to be a lot of good stuff coming through because I think we're all in a very similar boat right now. I thought it was something else, and then now I'm realizing what I think it actually is. So Nick just said I had a sinus and headache, or a headache and sinus congestion, excuse me, earlier in the week. Yep. And Alicia just said, and yeah, I think a lot of us have been feeling it for sure. And I can think about what triggered it for me. I know exactly what triggered it for me. And I'll go into that. It's a long story, but there's definitely a shift coming, Suzette. Do we release tonight? Yes. On a full moon, it's purging, surrendering, and letting go. Yeah, Donna, it's about taking a deep breath for sure before you respond. Totally get it. Ilza just said today's word, getting through changes with will. Yeah, with power, willpower. Not easy to move. It's not easy to do. None of this is easy to do. I'm well. Thank you so much, Simra. So let's take a look. Let's look at the Moonology cards. Like I said, I'm not going to do a full reading because I'm going to be doing that in a little bit on Zoom. But let's just see what's coming through. Hi, Jenden. How are you? Nice to see you. I've been well. How are you doing? Oh, I'm glad you guys are here. Hi, Ginny. Okay, so yeah, everything is going well. No complaints. No complaints. Everything is good. All right, everybody. So let's see what's going on. I know a lot of you said your word of the day was feeling all of these symptoms. Make sure that you rest if you need the rest, right? Don't push yourself too much. You know, in the YouTube reading that I did today, it talked about taking time to breathe out. Hi, Ronnie. How are you? Hold on one quick sec. There we go. You're getting married? Amazing, Asan. Congratulations. That's okay, Laura. No worries. Maybe another time. Hi, Maria. There's a lot of tension, stress, miscommunication in there for sure. For sure there is. Okay. There we go. Pardon me. There we go. Just had to do a little bit of house cleaning there on TikTok. I'm trying to multitask all at once. Good evening. I'm well, thank you. Asa, I'm doing well. Coffee is the word of the day for you, Mike. Hi, Emmeline. How are you? All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on. Current energy today. You need, yes, you need moderate power. I hear you. We need some power today, don't we? Oh, Jacinta, thank you so much. Okay. Guess what the current energy today is? Believe in the impossible. You know, I posted a reading just before I came on today, and that storm card, you know, the one I was telling you about, you know, expect to see it in the next few days. Yeah, the storm card is definitely coming through. You'll see it quite a bit. It's because something is brewing, but it's not such a bad thing. Again, it's more so this energy of liberation and freedom. We have to free ourselves from so many things. You know, it's not just freeing ourselves from day-to-day things, it's freeing ourselves from things that are greater than us, meaning it's about the old narrative, the old story that we keep telling ourselves. Hi, Katie Louise, how are you? It's about freeing ourselves from the restrictions, these things that just keep us stuck. Oh, thank you, Joe. That's really kind of you. Oh, I appreciate that, Cherry. You know what? I was trying, but TikTok changed the way that we block, or the way that, so I couldn't find the toggle switch. Now I found it. Usually I'm pretty quick with it. There is some nostalgia in the air. You're right, Suzette. Yeah, there is. Again, that YouTube reading that I did today talked about nostalgia, you know, childhood wounds. And so it's a tough energy today. But again, I think that these symptoms that we're having are all about purging. Like, look, I don't want to give you all TMI. I think I'll save that for a little bit later, but because it'll be more of an intimate group. But I don't know about you, but I've been purging in every way possible. Like my body is just like, okay, Kelly, you've got to let a bunch of things go. Hi, Tanis, how are you? Yeah, freedom, Nick. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Now, I'll give you a hint. Remember my story about not having a white mattress ever again? I always said I'll never buy a white mattress. Never, ever, ever. I have had white mattresses, never again. I have a dark gray mattress now for a reason. It's a very specific reason. If you've ever been through it, you'll know. You've been organizing like crazy and letting people go? Good, Jen. That's the whole point. Yes, happy Friday the 13th, almost the full moon. Yeah, it's a purge, definitely. Yeah. Some of you have heard me tell that story before. I remember when I went through my spiritual awakening, this is why I learned never to have a white mattress. When they came to exchange the mattress, I tried to leave like a mattress cover on it because I didn't want anyone to see the mattress. And of course, the guys were like, here's your mattress cover. And I'm like, no, it's okay. It's okay. It can go with the mattress. And I was like, oh. And they were like, no, here you go. And I was like, uh-oh. Yeah, full body detox. You're there too? Yeah, you get it. Yeah. Hi, Jill. How are you? Same thing happening with you? Your body's purging and purging things in your home? Absolutely. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this necklace, it's a Lydios crystal. Hi, Joanne. How are you? Good, 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 good. All right, the potential or the challenge today is don't let your past hold you back. Well, you can't even make it out. Can't even make it out, right? So let's see. What should we focus on today? Bring love into the situation. Being heart-centered. You know, I think, again, I don't know how many of you watched the reading on YouTube today. I keep going back to it because those are the energies that I pulled this morning. But there's just something about the Seven of Swords coming through also in the After Tarot. Now, the After Tarot deck, just so people know, is the energies after the regular tarot. Okay? There's a before tarot, there's a tarot, and there's an after tarot that follows the Rider-Waite. And so essentially in the after tarot, I saw the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords means somebody's going to get tripped up, which means they can't deceive any longer. The mask can't be worn any longer. The information is going to come out. And yeah, it was an interesting reading. There's definitely some things in there that I would say are very reminiscent of this full moon in Gemini, where the answers you need are coming, and you're going to have to use discernment. You're going to have to figure out whether what you're experiencing or hearing is good for you, not good for you, but you got to be careful that you don't let your emotions get the best of you. Yeah, you feel fatigue and dumping stuff. Yep. Hi, Hoda. Oh, good. I'm glad you feel less lonely. Listen, we're all in this together. We're all in this together. So bring love into the situation is what we need to focus on today. And it doesn't necessarily mean that we have to be in a relationship. It has to be about opening the heart, you know? Hi, VJ. Where is this reading? Oh, it's on YouTube. Hi, Ali. Oh, I'm glad you thought it was a great reading. You're welcoming the clarity. Yeah, me too. Yeah, Nick just said, don't take things personally. You've been reminding me. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. And again, I'll get into it all tonight. People have to remember the bigger picture in all this, whatever it is that you're going through. You have to understand that things are not happening to you, they're happening for you. If you're constantly hitting a wall, if you're constantly mad, if you're frustrated about why things are not going the way in which you planned, it's because you planned them too much. And that's the bottom line, right? You're just trying to control the outcome. And we're all in the same boat. We've all been there. I've been there. Hi, Gina. I'm well, thank you. How are you? Hi, Debbie. So what time Pacific? 3 p.m. Pacific. And if you're coming late, that's okay too. If you're going to watch later, that's fine as well. Funny, I told the story about the mattress. You just got a new mattress yesterday. There you go. Maybe that's perfect timing. There's nothing like getting a new mattress, not going to lie. You know, it is a nice feeling. You're welcome. Yeah, we got to be a Roomba, cat. We got to be a Roomba. Yeah, there's always something in it to learn, right? Nick just said my Roomba needed to reset to factory default settings. I mean, yes and no. Yes and no. Famous Kelly line. Yes and no. You know, it's not about resetting. I mean, it is, but you're not starting at zero, Nick. It's like starting with knowledge you didn't have before. A cat just came into your door. Oh, crying so loud, not your cat. Oh, man. Sounded like a quake. Oh, my goodness. Well, you're in Chile, so yeah. Oh, I hope the kitty's okay. You love your mattress. I don't know if we can part ways. You know what? Every 10 years they say we need a new mattress or so, you know, and I knew it was time for me at the time, but I knew I was not going to get another white one. Definitely not. Definitely not. There's been a few Mercury retrogrades that felt like it was definitely, yeah, I know. Not to you. It's not to you, Mike, though. None of this is ever to you. It really isn't. Have you, Alicia? Is that because you're looking for the right fit? BG, I'm in Canada. I'm in Canada, Ontario, Canada. This one's black? Yeah, mine's dark gray. Mine's dark gray. All right, why not white? Because if you've ever been through a spiritual awakening and you've had night sweats, oh, the look of a white mattress is just, I don't want to make anybody feel embarrassed. I'll just speak from my own experience. I was utterly embarrassed when I had to have my mattress switched out. Now listen, I know people see things every day when they exchange mattresses or they pick up mattresses from people. But once I learned, I was like, I'm never, ever, ever. And when I saw the dark gray mattress, I was like, score, sign me up. I'm not going through that ever, ever again. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm pretty sure that many of you have been through the same thing. If you've ever had the night sweats, if you've ever had the awakening, Kundalini awakening, it does things to your body that like, yeah, night sweats, Abbott, yeah, you too. Yeah, I know I'm not the only one, so I don't have to necessarily, it doesn't have to be an embarrassing thing, but at the time when I didn't know, I was super embarrassed, you know? Can't relate? Oh my gosh, when I start to laugh, that's when I cough. You get night sweats, but that's from perimenopause. You think so? Evelyn, it might be, it might not be. It might not be. You'd be surprised. Yeah, you're having night sweats too? Yeah, there you go. I mean, I'm telling you, there's something to this. You've been having night sweats lately, but usually, this is my point, Jacinta, this is my point. I'm going to talk about this tonight because I think this is all related to ascension symptoms. It can be brutal, Kat. Yes. Now, recent past is be bold and make the first move. That's why everybody's been in nervousness. Hi, Diane. Yes, I am ready for the full moon. Absolutely. Tonight's going to be a good chat. There's some good things on the list. Be bold and make the first move. We've been making moves, but there's also been a lot of fear. And there's even been a lot of like pulling backwards too for some people. So it's been a tug of war in a way, you know, and we talked about that yesterday about the tug of war. You think you're sending in the old age night sweats all the time past 2 weeks? No, I don't think so, Anne-Ray. It might be, but look, I think it's ascension. I really do. If that's what you meant, ascension, yeah. The last week has been brutal. Yeah, it really has. I mean, like, I thought I knew what I was experiencing. But yeah, I don't know, you know? Hi, Neil. I'm feeling better, actually. Thank you. It comes from Virgos not wanting to be judged. They're very critical, especially. They can be, for sure. But they're also very self-aware, too. So sometimes it's not them being hard on themselves. It's just being honest, you know? Hi, Cheryl. Yeah, it's a tug of war. Yeah, work-wise for you, Val. And it was supposed to be a positive love experience this week, and it was the complete opposite. So it was a learning experience, Jen. That's the whole point, you know? So let's see. What is the strength position today? Oh, you were talking about the mattress. Yeah. Hey, my birthday twin. How are you, Psychic Medium Sensei? How are you? It's nice to see you. What's new in your world? Yes, happy Friday the 13th, Neil. You came across my pizza oracle story in Holy. Yeah, it made sense. You know what's funny? I ordered pizza yesterday, and I was so sick. I could barely even eat it. I was like, why did I even order it? But at the same time, I ate a little bit today, and I felt much better. So it was like comfort food. Hi, Ann. How are you? I'm well. I'm just feeling these ascension symptoms right now. So there's something in the air with this full moon and all these changes happening. Working and training, good for you. I'm so happy to see you. So let's see. Sorry, what was that? I just had to go back to now they need to make dark colored pillows. Oh, I know. And you agree with the dark mattress? Plus they're nicer looking. They are. Hi, Garns. No, that's okay. You're coughing too? Yeah, I hear you. Mike, you're funny. I can't even repeat. You're funny. Oh, thank you. I said Scorpio love to everybody. Perfect. That's a deep kind of love. You've been seeing red nails in almost every video for the past couple of months. Red is power. Red is passion. You've been sick all week too. See, this is my point. I don't think that I mean, listen, if you're sick, go to your doctor. I keep saying that, and it's true, but I think it's ascension symptoms. So you're asking if you will fall in love ASAP or no. So Anissa, I'm going to give you the best answer and most honest answer I can give you. If you're saying, will I? And of course you're asking ASAP as in as soon as possible. The answer is if you're trying to control the outcome, it won't manifest for you. You know, nothing happens ASAP. It happens when it's supposed to. And that's about trusting the process and putting ourselves out there, you know? So you were sick last week, bad sinus cold. Yeah. The energy today feels chaotic. Yeah, it's been tough. Hi, Sierra. That's a very good question, Sarah. I don't really have an answer for that. I really haven't thought about it. Hi, Dwayne. How are you? Now, the strength position here is the end of a tough cycle approaches. We're approaching a change in our life. We know we're on the brink. So we can't be afraid of it. But I did just talk about this today with someone, and I've mentioned it before. It's just been a while. How many of you were a fan of the band The Killers, or still are a fan of The Killers? I loved their music. I've been to many of their concerts. Yeah, tonight I'll be on Zoom tonight, Jacinta, for the full moon Zoom at 6 p.m. And that's a $22 general collective reading, and you'll get a personalized mini reading with it. So I don't know if any of you have been a fan of The Killers. I love The Killers. And so one of the lyrics in their songs is, how do you know that you're right if you're not nervous anymore? And the reason that I like that lyric, yeah, you love Mr. Brightside. I did too. You know that's one of the #1 most streamed songs ever, if I'm not mistaken, is Mr. Brightside. It's been like it was on the charts for I don't even know how long. So how do you know that you're right if you're not nervous anymore? You have to have a little bit of fear in you to make moves. Okay. Hold on, I gotta decline a call here. There we go. I'll tell you a very quick story. There was a student in my class a few years ago, and he came from a very wealthy family. His father was a very distinguished businessman. They had a lot of beautiful things, and he was very entitled. Nice kid, though. Like, he always treated me with respect. However, he didn't really do much in the classroom, okay? He would sit on his phone all day, and he would play Clash of Clans. And I used to tell him, hey, listen, like, you've got this presentation coming up and you really need to work on it. And he would say, nah, miss, I got this. I got this. I got this. All the kids were playing Clash of Clans actually at that point in time. I don't know if any of you remember that yourselves or your children, but anyways, so I'm telling this boy, you got to get a move on. You've got this presentation. And in his mind, he had this in the bag. He was like, don't worry, I've got this. He had no nervousness in him. None. And that's okay. However, you got to back it up. That day that he went to go present, let me tell you, it was not a good presentation. And he knew it wasn't a good presentation. And it was a real humbling moment. And I think that in these type of situations, yes, it's good to be confident, but it's those people that are so overly confident that they end up hurting themselves in the process. There has to be a little bit of humility there, or a little bit of nervousness to say, I think I'm on the right track, but I'm not sure, but I got to try. I got to figure it out. I got to put myself out there. And so, yeah, nervous means you care. There's a difference between being cocky, yes, and confident. And I used to tell people that all the time. There's a total difference between the two. You know, it's always that old expression that says a lion doesn't have to say it's a lion. You know, somebody who goes, I'm the best tarot card reader that money can buy. You know, like if somebody's like, I'm the best, really? I mean, nobody who's really the best at something walks around saying they're the best at something. There's a bit of humility. There's a little bit of humbleness there. I mean, you can be confident with yourself, but like once you start trying to project too much, all you end up doing is hurting yourself in the end. You know, it's one thing to love what you do and to be passionate about what you do, but that authenticity comes through versus the cockiness. Yeah. If you're doing that, you're trying to convince yourself. Exactly. And that's why the old expression, a lion doesn't have to say it's a lion. Nobody has to. You just have to exude the energy. Yeah. Anybody who's performed music, sports, dance has experienced this, and it's okay. Yeah. Hi, Carrie. Yeah. Ego is the downfall of many, you know? So it's one of those things where you have to have a little bit of fear, a little bit of nervousness, you know, to think, hey, can I make it? But then you go through it and you push through it, and then you can achieve amazing, Jacinta. Can't wait too. And the link gets automatically sent to you just in case you're not sure. It comes within the email. Okay, so let's see what is in the near future. And I think I just took the card that was at the, that's okay. If it comes back out, it comes back out. It's a meant to be kind of thing. You used to tell your students, if you're too nonchalant, then something's off. Exactly, Neil. I agree. So let's see. The near future, Emotions are running high. Yep, expect the next few days to feel very emotional, even more so than you might be feeling already. And that is normal. Yeah, there's definitely a fine line, like 100%. Now, the suggested approach is your dreams into practical plan. And I'm not talking about having everything like completely laid out. You know, this is not about crossing all the T's and dotting all the I's. It's basically about setting intentions. Hi, Jasmine. Yeah, 444, angels are with us. Absolutely. But this is about setting intentions. And I've been asking this a lot. Like, what are your intentions for the next while? Like, what do you want for 2025? You know, we're going to talk about that too. That's really important as well. Oh no, you had a big fight about seeing Nova or getting her to her school programs today. And oh, I'm so sorry, Anne. That's tough. I know how much you love her. That's not easy. So what do we need to know? Look, everything's going to be okay regardless. It's going to be a learning lesson regardless of the situation. So basically, you have to just let things play out. You know, a lot of it is trusting the process, which I know is not easy for anyone. It's hard to have patience. I mean, who wants to have patience? No person ever said, I love being patient. But patience really is a virtue. I can't think of anything more powerful than trust the process. I don't think there's any other line that embodies the human condition or the human experience. You've been on a healing, yeah, with your mom and best friend. Oh, that's amazing. I know the energy is intense. Yeah, Kelly telling a Taurus to have a practical plan but not have everything all worked out is impossible. No, it's not impossible, Mike. It's not impossible. Not impossible. The hope and or fear, well, it depends which one you're hoping for. A fiery climax approaches. This could have different meanings. But something is going to come to a head, okay? Regardless, it is going to come to a head. And we have to be okay with it. And we have to just take it as it comes and navigate. Hi, Aria. Yes, I'm back home. What's new with you? So let's see what else we need to know. Ah, new romantic cycle begins. Okay, there's lovey vibes in the air, but again, I want to talk about this tonight. Yeah, there's some pip in the air, Nick. I would say that for sure. Yeah, I know. I knew it, GFY, and we don't mean good for you. I know. You think neurodivergent gets in the way of your manifestation and makes trusting the process harder. You know, Abbott, somebody made a comment on my Passion Project coaching page on TikTok about this. And I definitely understand where you're coming from. There are strategies that can help, but you're right. Being neurodivergent does make things a little bit harder, but not impossible. It takes time, and there's definitely some strategies, you know? So, yeah, Friday the 13th. I'm not superstitious. Hello. I'm not superstitious. Can't talk. Superstitious about Friday the 13th or number 13. But I want to talk tonight a little bit about why there's a new romantic cycle and how to get into that new romantic cycle, even if it's not necessarily the one that you're thinking. Hi, Marcy. You know, you're wearing your Friday the 13th t-shirt. Amazing. I love it. Hi, Dolly. How are you? So anyways, that's our little mini reading for today. I hope that it resonated with you. There's definitely a lot going on, and we're going to do our best to navigate it. What are your plans for the rest of the evening? If you're spending the evening with me on Zoom, amazing. If not, what else are you doing tonight? Yeah, Abbott, maybe there's lots of things I think that could help. One of my closest friends is actually neurodivergent, and we've worked through a lot of things together. You're doing a Zoom with me, and then you have to go to work. Okay. Zoom, then you're sub live later. Hi, Darlene. You just woke up? Nice. The best lesson I've learned this year has been how to identify my faults and vices and to make conscious choices to not do those things. Yeah, overthinking and impatience. Excuse me, home alone. You're welcome, Alicia. Relaxing, not feeling like good today. Yeah, not many people are feeling well. You're welcome, Sanara. Yeah, the Zoom will be recorded and you can watch it later. Absolutely. Everybody who attends gets a recording of it. Oh, that's wonderful, Alicia. Decorating church, then karaoke tonight. Sounds good. But that's okay. You can check out the recording. That's okay, Joanne. No worries. You'll be cleaning. I'll send you the link, Mike. No worries. No worries. Hi from Dubai. Amazing. I appreciate that. Manny, thank you. You and your pups are just chilling, watching Christmas shows? Sounds wonderful. Oh, thank you so much, Donna. I appreciate it. Absolutely, Trish. Can't wait to see you next time. That's okay, Marcy. Have a wonderful night. You're in Europe. Yes, I understand. You're 6 hours ahead of me, probably. Home alone? Sounds good. All right, my friends. I will talk to you all very soon. I wish you a wonderful night. I hope you're all feeling better and you're feeling well. To book a private reading with me, you just go to the link in my bio or to my website, kellylorraine111.com, and the links are there. You're welcome, Laura. You're welcome. Thank you, Anne. You too. Thanks, Ronnie. I'll see you soon, Nick. Thank you, Anne-Marie. We're going to have a good time. We'll have a few shenanigans for sure. You're welcome, Ruby. I hope you have a great night. You're welcome. Thanks, Garns. Take care. Thanks, Jose. I'll see you soon. S. Emlyn, see you soon, too. Yes, Tana's perfect. Can't wait. Okay, everybody. I'm going to say goodbye to IG first. Have a wonderful night, and we'll talk soon. Bye. Yeah, see you soon, Jen. Bye. Okay, YouTube, I'm going to say goodbye for now, and we'll talk soon. Have a wonderful rest